This is the story of a musical castle that had a secret basement. Since little Doe had started to study piano, also Mr. Doe had the desire to learn to play. But in the castle, there were few available instruments, and unfortunately, they had all been taken. The violin by Princess La, the guitar by T, and the piano by little Doe. Once, Grumpy Doe was walking in the castle and saw a door with a Bass Clef sign. This door brought him to an underground labyrinth in the old castle, built on 5 upside-down floors. According to legend, the Dark Notes lived there. On the top floor, he saw a new instrument. It was love at first sight. Every time that a new instrument entered the castle, the other notes were ready to attack. He decided to hide the new instrument so that nobody could steal it. The new instrument was called organ. Mr. Doe had never played any instrument before. He was ashamed of the bad sounds that came out at the beginning. Besides, you know, the organ was one of the most difficult instruments in the world, and he would have needed many years to become a really good organist. He sat down at the organ to play, jumped on the keys, and, as if by magic, the Dark Notes appeared.
"Go away,"
they told him.
"This is a secret place. Don't tell anyone you saw us."
Mr. Doe asked their name. They introduced themselves.
"I am T, a dark prince. I say yes to everything and I live on the top floor."
"I am La, a princess of the night with a deep voice."
"I am So, a dark sun forced to stay locked up without shining."
"I am Fa, a moth, a night butterfly. I live on the 4th floor between the 2 dots of the Bass Clef, also known as the Fa key. I am the chief of this labyrinth."
"I'm Me, a cat with such a deep meow that I disturb anyone I meet."
"I am Ray, a rude king with a big love for singing. I have a deep baritone voice, but not as deep as the voice of Doe."
Doe? Is there another Doe? Grumpy Doe asked.
"Of course. My name is Lodo, and I'm your older brother. When I sing, the walls of the castle tremble strongly because I have the lowest and most powerful voice."
The notes were now complete. Mr. Doe promised them that once he had become the best organist in the world, he would free them so that they could stay upstairs with the other notes. The Dark Notes smiled happily and helped him learn to play. One day, while playing piano, little Doe heard a music he had never heard before. He discovered that it came from a secret magic door in the castle. He found the passage to the basement, and with great surprise, he saw other notes similar to himself. There was T with his Princess of the Night, La. She arranged the scores for the great concert. There was So, ready to illuminate just a little bit the score. The moth Fa excitedly fluttered at the idea of the concert, with the cat Me that relentlessly chased her. The king baritone Ray and the low Do, as good singers, warmed up their voices for the duet. Only the star was missing. Little Doe rubbed his eyes. "Am I seeing double?" he asked. In front of him was an instrument that, just like the piano, had 1 keyboard with black and white keys. Or rather, 2 keyboards. No, 3 keyboards, and a keyboard to play at the feet. Amazing! Little Doe was intrigued. He started to move closer, but was interrupted by the musician's entrance. It was Mr. Doe, dressed elegantly. So the most beautiful organ concert in history began, a very difficult piece by Johann Sebastian Bach, the greatest organist and composer of all time. Everyone applauded. Little Do told everyone about his discovery and the happiness of the notes of the soul key. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do was great, since they met with their twin notes of the fa key. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Since then, they've celebrated such wonderful music together.